You know, at the end of the day, Shinji may have reacted like a normal kid, but he was still a little bitch. So okay, I'm playing Custom Robo Reckoning, and I don't really remember what I was doing. Okay, talking to mom. Should you be on your way? Okay. Lots of stuff happens. Apparently, when you don't record videos enough times in a week, a lot of stuff can go down. Would I like to join you in your workout? Sure. Shall we begin? Let's start with the left leg. Oh, you're serious. And 1 and 2 and 3 and we're doing this. Okay, very good. And we're done. Good job. What do I get? Do I get a medal? Oh, okay. It takes time before you really see any improvements. Don't expect quick results. You'll understand soon. Moral of the story, kids. Exercise takes fucking forever. And you'll probably give up after doing it for like a week or so. Let's see. Mid-heart. You gotta talk to the teacher. Oh, hey. Don't tell my wife I've been playing Robos. Oh, that's right. Okay, school bulletin. Mid-Heart High School Robots tournament begins tomorrow. This will be all day affair, so all training activities will be rescheduled for another day. This concludes the school news bulletin. Oh, okay. So, I've readjusted my stance. Oh, I can't leave now. Shouldn't you be in class? Go back to your room. Jesus Christ. I readjusted my stance on shoplifting and theft as a whole, because I complained about it a long time ago. Is this my room? I don't remember. This is not my classroom. Wow, how relatable. You know when you walk into a room and it's not your classroom? And we've had this guy come in who casually just takes shit off the shelf and then just walks out like he fucking owns the place. It's been happening since, I want to say, late December. God damn it. Yeah, it's been happening since late December, and usually when it happens, we tell him we know what he's going to do when he comes in, like the third or fourth time. Like, he never buys anything, and so like when we confront him, he doesn't care. He just like pushes through us, and where the fuck is my classroom? Boy in the bathroom. I had to go and I held it, and now here I am, so I don't have to go anymore. Weird. Okay. And Jesus Christ, I'm really bad at telling stories. This is not even a classroom hall. Oh. Wait, no, it's not. Oh, okay. Jesus Christ. Come to chicken out? Yes, I have come to chicken out. So we've been not even bothering telling him what to do anymore because he doesn't listen to us, and we've been trying to get we called the police like every single time, and when something like that happens really fast and they show up an hour later, there's nothing we can do about that, really. So what we've been doing is recording footage of him when he comes in, and he just, like, he doesn't even flinch. He just realizes he's on camera, and he just does what he does, and that gets really old, like, after the first 2 times. It's like, we know you're going to shoplift, like, you know we're going to call the police, you know we're gonna do all these things, but it's also one of those cases where the guy is straight up taking advantage of the fact that we can't really do anything. He knows we can't, like, tackle him or fight him or anything. So, what the fuck? I went into every single room. I've had this exact same problem during my casual play when I was a kid. Oh, do I have to talk to my fucking friends? We're gonna visit the Robo Center. Blah 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 blah. Okay, you better take your seat. Warning co-op. Let's go to the Robo Center after class. How do I initiate class mode? Okay. I have to sit in the front row. Oh, Jesus. How would I have figured that out? Anyway, so yeah, the final time I dealt with him anyway, because the first time he came in I didn't see him. I was on my break at the time, so when he was coming every single time after that, off when I was off, he was coming overnight and dealing with the night. I guess I'm fighting this guy because I needed not walk around and talk at the same time. So God, what was I saying? This is hard. Fuck you. This is hard. Talking in a video game at the same time. Well, telling a story is hard. Like, not so much. You know, don't fucking. I tried to spot dodge and I forgot that's not what you do in this game. Whoop. Oh Jesus. I need to remap my L and R because I keep thinking it's the other buttons. I forgot everything. Wow, that was a pretty gigantic combo. So I see this guy come in when I'm coming back from my break. And sorry, I was concentrating. I see this guy come in for my break, and I realize it's him because the first time I saw him is when he just walked out and said thank you, and it was an armful full of shit. And I was like, oh my god, next time he comes in, I'm gonna do something. Also, my employees or the management is a little bit incompetent because when he came in the first time I saw him, the first guy he got in like a kind of a fight with was checking with me, so he couldn't leave the register. So when he sees him, his reaction is, I think that's him, but I'm not sure. And then it was him. And he was getting stuff. He was about to walk out with like food and Gatorade. At first he was stealing food. Then he started seeing electronics, thing he didn't really need. So I instantly lost sympathy. Because like, I'll explain later. But God, what happened? When he turned the corner in the aisle and I saw him. I heard cat prints. The fucking cat's been in my room. I told him put that stuff down. He's like, no thanks, I'm good. And he tries to walk past me, but I knew that the police were already on the way from my boss who called them. And I figured, look, he's gonna just walk out that door. So unless there's some kind of interference, whether it's for me or anyone, security, anybody, then he's just gonna like come back again. Like, it's rinse and repeat. This is gonna be what's going on for the next 10 months until it just fucking happens. So I didn't even care about the stuff he had. He had like some waters and some power drinks, energy drinks, and this guy is easily at least a foot higher than me, but I just grabbed him and tried to stay still. Because my thought process was, well, I don't need to fight him, and he's not stealing that important things, but this is like the 30th time, so everything he's been stealing adds up. Not that I care. Okay, anyway, more about that later, but I realized that I just need to stall. And that's all I'm gonna do. I don't care about what he has. So as this is happening, he's starting to walk through me, just like Charlie. He was able to do it too. Like I'm not a very, I weigh like 260, 70 pounds, and but I'm also a weakling, admittedly. So that's why I didn't try to fight him over it. But that's when he realized if he didn't let go of the things he had, he would have been like caught in time. So what he did was he just started throwing things on the ground. He's like, "Mine, here, take it." God, and then and then that was my signal for like to just let him go. Well, it was either until he drops the stuff or he gets caught by the police. So I didn't want to hold on to it that long. That's why I had to get back to work. Like, this shit's annoying when we get repeat shoplifters and we have to deal with them all the time. And that was the end of that. But the night later, the night staff told me he came in again, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake, this is just ridiculous. This sucks. And what else? When he when like, and then 2 days later after that, because I have to fight everyone in here. 2 days later after that, they told me that he was caught at a different store, not another CVS, but he was just caught out in public somewhere else, supposedly another place where he shoplifts. But what was I gonna say? Oh, god damn it, I keep getting defeat. Why? Oh, defeat, why? And motherfucker. Oh, baby, that was beautiful Joe. Damn, I would have been able to get that. I'm concentrating again. This is not a very good talky play game. Jesus. Why is this the best gun? I could have dashed. You know, considering everything, the dashing in this shit is pretty good. But I was just like, well, thank God, because it wasn't gonna change unless, I feel like he would have kept going. I figured someone somewhere else must have tried like what I thought, which was just like keep him still or distract him, and hopefully he, you know, just stops, or like distract him to the point where he won't. I don't know, just hold him there and stall until the police come. But yeah, he was arrested somewhere else. So I was thinking, how long could that have possibly gone on? Because it's going on here at our store for like 3.5 months, and we can't really do anything about it. Because my boss was also complaining to the police or the dispatcher on the phone that like every time we call, they don't show up until an hour later, or they don't show up at all. And they were like, "No, we always send someone over there. We never just not show up." And I was like, okay. But like that doesn't explain why this guy is still being on the large. Dashing is stupid in this game. Because I used to play this not technically. I didn't know what I was doing, and I never made combos, or I never tried to like follow anything up. But now I'm realizing like there's so much you can do in a short amount of time if you follow up right. Okay, what's my pods? I only have one pod. Fucking hell. You motherfucker. Okay. Anyway, yeah. Bah. I ran out what I was saying. So, anyway, yeah, my stance on shoplifting has changed a little bit. So, it took me a long time to just understand. I hate Foggy's design. He looks like a piece of shit. It took me a while to realize that, and I was telling my boss, to, like, the first time anyone comes in that looks shady and we haven't seen before and is going to steal is guaranteed at least one theft. It's a shitty thing to think about, but that's just like how it kind of is, I would say. Because, like, we don't know what someone is going to do until they come in, or until they do it, is what I mean. So, like, if someone's going to steal, then they will most likely get away with it the first time. And sometimes we don't catch them the first time. Like, we also got a lady who was coming in regularly. She only ever bought, like, Starbucks coffee from, like, the thing. But this is a lady who had a baby carriage on her most of the time. Come on. And we didn't notice it until later that, like, the third or fourth time she was coming in, she was actually stealing high-end, like, $60 skincare products and putting them inside her baby carriage. And it was like, fuck. And they were getting away with it the first time because we didn't know they would possibly do that the first time they came in. So, and if they get away with it the first time, they're almost nearly guaranteed to do it, like, the next times they come in. How do you just polish? Okay, I need to polish. I already did this. And my boss was like, yeah, that's a way to think about it. Like, everyone's guaranteed at least one theft from us because we can't really afford time-wise to just, like, watch people all the time and follow them around if we know they're going to steal. Because it's not really a, oh my, okay, it's not really based off of race or anything dumb like that, but given how someone dresses and how they hold themselves and how their behavior, that's how you can spot people who are going to steal. It's purely behavior. Like, people who don't make eye contact, wear shades, people who look around them like every 10 seconds, like people who look nervous, you know, people who ask dumb questions like to distract you, like things like, is this the only blank you guys have, or they ask if we carry something, and then their follow-up question is, do you guys have a bathroom? That's where they're gonna go steal it at, or open the package or whatever. Like, that's a really common question I get. Like, they'll ask something like completely irrelevant and then ask for, like, we have a bathroom. So this guy's dash attack isn't very good. Oh, Jesus, hell. Oh, I used to love that guy because he has, like, multiple dashes. Missile. Oh, I couldn't shoot anymore. Oh wait, I used first arm button. Mother fucker. Ah, I'm so upset. I hate that when I don't have enough time to do the thing that I want to do. But yeah, I can let it go if they steal once and they never come back again, and like the situations where I see them steal it or we see them steal it and they're out the door and they never come back, you know what, I can let that go. But when it's the same person like the next 10 times, that's when I'm like, okay, something needs to be done about you in general, and you specifically. And because I don't care about monetary losses, it's just I care about my workplace, the safety of my workplace, because I don't want to end up like my coworker who quit because they were scared for their life. When someone like that comes in and they just do whatever, like they feel like he felt unsafe, and I was like, dude, that sucks. But like, you know, nobody should have to stay in that. I agree. I don't know. I wish sometimes I wish I could see it the way they do. Or it's like, you know what, this makes me uncomfortable, and I just want to stop working here. But my, what's the word? My constitution is a little bit stronger than that, I would say. Oh shit, I'm playing. Like, I feel like I lose if I don't try to do something first. The drill gun's okay. I like the afterburner gun. I'm gonna get it now, so I can get a different model. I can't get models from here. I want a different pod. I love the satellite pods. Those are cool. And the feet, ground legs, 3-piece jump height, but reduces vulnerability at their air dashes and jumps. The formula legs decreases here. I really like running fast. I guess I could just get both. What else? I don't see the point in buying maps casually. Crescent bomb. No, I like this bomb. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean, I also have this like Lorax way of thinking, where you can, like, stuff is gonna happen around you unless you do something about it. But I think the way everyone else sees it is that I don't have to do anything about this, and why should I have to do anything about the situation when I can stop working here, or when I can stop, you know? But I just don't like giving up is the thing. Yeah, and that's all I have to say about that. Oh, unrealistically speaking, it's a little bit, I know this is fucking stupid as thought, but it's kind of why I'm interested in, I guess for right now, hearing stories, or hypothetically ways in which a vigilante, or hypothetical vigilantism, or I like thinking about how I could just beat this person up, or yeah, just like wait around until they show up and then just beat the fuck out of them, and then they don't come back ever again. But the thing is, they could come back, and they could come back worse, and that's the whole thing about not engaging shoplifters for safety reasons. But the thing is, I can see it being unsafe while you do it at work. Like, don't follow people around at work. But you know, if you're off the clock and you dress up like somehow anonymously, why are my friends here? Go away. This is my family. Dad, I'm glad you all made friends already. It's time to eat them. Oh shit. But okay, the thing is with the justice system is that you call the police for a situation. Things can happen in like less than a minute, and when you call the police, they can, the fastest I've seen them get there, and this was in Irvine, I don't know how good any other police force. I don't have a basis of comparison, unfortunately. But when I got mugged, was not able to call the police. A witness on the road saw me getting mugged, and they called the police at my intersection I was at. And when I was thinking about what to do about this when it just happened, like 10-12 minutes later, a cop car showed up and said, "Hey, did you just get attacked?" I was like, "Yeah." And then they helped me through all that. But when we're at a place and the manager calls for police, the dispatcher always asks, like, are they armed, are they in danger, or blah 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 blah. It has to do with the severity of the situation, like how fast they'll get there. If it's a non-emergency, it could take like 30 minutes to an hour for someone to respond. I'd imagine if we said he was armed or he threatened us or hit us or something, then they would be here like right away. But what usually happens is all we can ever do is give a description, and they just go, and it becomes a case number that never gets resolved. Usually. So it's taken like 7 times of calling the police, getting like 7 different case numbers about everything. And why am I out? Shouldn't I go to bed or something? Okay, and then let's say they do come and they do arrest the person on time. For something like shoplifting, it's not a very big crime. So the most they'll be there for is maybe 3 months or less. I don't remember if it's like a misdemeanor, but the sentence is pretty short, basically. And then when they do their time, they just go out and do it again. Like the guy I was talking about at first, he had already been arrested, which means this is his second offense. It's kind of a scary thought, since someone who has already done something before is now back on the street after he did his time. Like, they're not gonna learn from this. Some people just don't change, and they're just gonna do it again, and then we have to call the police, and then it's gonna be another case. It's gonna be another set of few cases where it's gonna take forever for anyone to actually like arrest this guy again, and then ideally, if he gets arrested a 3rd time, then it's a felony. Then he goes to prison for another kind of sentence that's usually a little bit longer. I don't know time-wise what 3 misdemeanors and a felony adds up to for prison time, but I don't know, but whatever. But someone personally who knows and can act before the police do would potentially would be more efficient. They're really not up yet. Ow, motherfucker. Wait, don't I have the wave beam? Oh. Oh wait, what's wrong with this missile? Or this fucking rocket? Whatever. I don't remember if you can get hit by your own things. Fucking Christ. Fuck. Wait, what did they get hit by? Oh well. Anyway. God damn it, I think I might lose this. Anyway. Someone who has been affected personally by this has potential to react So without getting, they can still get the police involved, but anonymously, they can go and, you know, whichever way they can, like, take action. It's actually not safe, but if I was more built and agile and fit, I would definitely do that. But I don't know. It's really silly to think about. I don't know why I bring it up all the time. Okay. I think the idea of vigilantism has been romanticized to me too much, probably. What am I doing? We're still sitting up in here, so am I waiting in the main hall? Bam, bam, bam. Wait, the tournament today. So God has to cancel. I think the left hall and it's the room on your right. What? I don't like the blade gun. Anyway. Yeah, it's about being patient with the system. And yeah, you might have to lose some like faith. I mean, it might happen. Sometimes I just lose faith in humanity. And I've been like, God damn it, really? Like, I can be unassuming all I want, but I really think going hard the first time, there's nothing wrong with going hard the first time. If they get offended over you, what's the word? Prejudicing them based on their appearance, and fuck off. Like, who walks around in a hoodie with their hands in their pocket and shades, like, casually just walking around looking paranoid as hell, and then you know, just walking around looking paranoid as hell and like opening packages and shit. Like, I know what you're gonna do based on things. Like, I don't need to fucking be like, well, they could be okay. Like, no, those people just have a look. You just tell by their face and their mannerisms and stuff. And that's all I have to say about that.